Alrighty then. Good morning, good evening. What the fuck, you freaking crazy people? Hold on one second. Let me boop. There it is. Hi guys. Welcome. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder Second Edition: The Tyrant's Grasp. Why, when I walk away from my table, is that when you guys decide? Like, it's like so perfectly timed that like all of a sudden just a million donations and comments. I can't even tell what half of you guys did. But thank you to everyone, you nutcases, for all of the donations and all of the freaking kindness that you guys have sent. We have a hype train, of course, and as such, when we level 5, what the fuck? Stop. Okay, let me speak, children, please. Thank you. Okay, now listen. The hype train for today is going to be, for every level of the hype train, our group is going to acquire a potion. This potion will impact and affect everyone at the table. Actually, let's make it a scroll. Scroll's easier than potion. It's a scroll, right? Now, the use of this scroll is, by casting it, you will cast the hide from something spell. So you would pick a thing, and your whole group would then be able to hide from it. So, for example, if they said a hide from undead spell, no undead could perceive them for a period of time. If they played a hide from dragon spell, they would hide from dragons, etc., etc., etc. So, for every level of the hype train that we receive or that we get, we are going to give one of these scrolls to the group. And like I said, the scroll will affect the whole group. So, yeah, and then they can decide what X is as we're playing. So right now we have 5 of them. Boom! 5 of these challenges. So, you know, there you go. We've got that. But also, we have some extra donations as well, which we will get to. And I'm going to ask Callie, I hope that you've been paying attention and you have found out what these guys want. Maybe?
So, fun story. I'm on a laptop now, so I don't have all screens up at the same time. So, no,
Alas,
absolutely
okay,
not.
that's okay. I got this. Okay, so... Freaking... There's walls of stuff. Okay, so Schoolie has donated $35. Cross the Streams has donated the secret menu item.
Okay, so it looks like School Eyes was match at 2 Jinx points for you and 1 HP for Threna and a nat 20 for Threna.
Okay, I can do that. I want to do this before I lose everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay. All right, got it. And got it. Okay, yep.
I just see the secrety menu, which we don't even know what it is yet.
There we go. Okay, we can do the secrety menu. Okay, done. Okay, now I think I've actually got one more Jinx point than I need, so I guess I'm gonna use this Jinx point, the excess Jinx point, to let's complicate things ever so slightly by making the skeletal horse a nightmare, so he can breathe fire. There we go, done. In honor of my friend Duke from One Shot Questers, I'm giving a breath weapon of fire to my giant horse. There we go, done. Thanks, Squee. Okay, now that we've covered that, for those of you who are brand new to the channel and may not have any idea what the hell the last 10 minutes might have been about, my name's Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, we play role-playing games here. I do so with these wonderful and amazing Patreons who support my channel, keep the lights on, and allow me to do all these cool, crazy, and amazing things. Guys, say hello to the folks at home.
Hello.
Hello. Folks at home.
Alright, so good to see you guys, and I'm very, very keen for
Hi.
today. We have, of course, a number of different people to thank before we get into the game. First of all, we have our sponsors. These are the guys who help keep the lights on and make us look as good as we do. Because, you know, look, games are hard. Games are difficult. And, you know, there are a million games out there. A lot of them, you know, they put different spins on things and little flares and stuff. My flair is this. Look at this. Look at these people. These are amazing. And these are all the ways that we go about it. We have Hero Forge for the wonderful art you can see on screen here. Colleen, hi, it's so good to see you. I miss your face. I hope you're doing good. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages, but I hope you're well. Yes, okay, so Hero Forge tokens. Yeah, you want to make tokens? Pure Forge. That's how I do it. Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice, which you can see behind me, which connects all of my players together for games. It covers a lot of my rule making and dice rolling and all the other stuff. So everything is automated so that I can focus on what really matters, and that is giving my players a grand experience. We then have Sirenscape with the beautiful sound effects you'll hear throughout the course of the game, because every epic game deserves to sound epic as well. And Sirenscape is Australian, and I am very biased. I'm not gonna lie about it. I mean, yeah, if you told me that Sirenscape was like American, I might use it, you know? Tell me they're Australian, I will say that this is the best soundboard in the world. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, there you go. That's Sirenscape. Then, of course, we have our lovely players. These individuals are the ones who are the vehicles in which we are going to enjoy today's game. We have, from the lands of all things fantasy, the incredible Matt playing Logres, the squire who is currently on a quest to try and become a full-fledged knight here in the land of Ozum, which, of course, is Last Wall and the champions, the paladins, the crusaders that all grew up here, eventually become noteworthy champions of legend, and Logres aspires to these points. Matt, welcome to today's game.
Good morning. How are you going today?
I'm great, thank you. So good to see you again. Are you excited for today's game?
I am very excited.
Nice. I love that. Next up, we have one of my dear friends, Laura Bones. Probably my first, if not second, fan since I started the channel 7 years ago. Which I have learned thanks to Laura. Laura is playing the role of Reese. Reese is a farmer from the town of Rosla's Coffer, who during the attack from the orcs and a few other natural disasters had time and time again needed to rebuild their family's farm. A surly and grumpy individual, but nonetheless one who has a firm understanding of community and home, who has now been gifted with a Scottish Terrier, because Laura's accent, despite her not being from Scotland, is hilarious, and I don't know if she noticed me giving her a Scottish Terrier, but I did. This character... Hi, Laura, how are you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm very well, thanks.
Yes,
This time I'm playing a character that runs towards danger instead of away from danger.
there you go. Yeah, that's actually going to be very exciting to see. I don't think I remember the last time I saw you run towards danger. Do you like your Scottish Terrier?
I do. He's small and
Nice.
fierce.
He's smart. All right. And then, of course, and I hope you guys don't mind me combining this, we have Cairn and Thraina, who are an elderly dwarven couple who were once upon a time noteworthy paladins and adventurers who, at the end of their battles and their stuff, decided to retire to a quiet little inn off in the town of Rosla's Coffer, called the Sword and Board. There they have established themselves as a makeshift part of the community where everyone would gather around the watering hole, share tales of old, and send off those who are newly armed, I guess, who go off to adventures. Cairn and Thraina are an integral part of the community that is here, and of course, just because that they are retired does not mean that they do not know how to swing axes and block attacks with the massive tower shields. So Cairn and Thraina are played by our real friends Twiff and Ire. Good to see you both. How you guys doing?
Good to
All right.
see you. Can't wait to play.
Yes, I can't either. What about you, Twiff? Are you excited?
I am excited. I'm glad I was able to make it tonight.
I'm glad that you were able to make it tonight too. I always love it when we have a full table. And speaking of having a full table, we do have playing the role of Ulfgren, the dwarf cleric of Sarenrae, a powerful figure who had who sort of speaks to the what's the word? Speaks to the idea of redemption, except for evil, which can burn in fire, because that's what happens to evil when it is evil. This character, incredibly, is played by our dear friend Twiff, Mr. Game and Art.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm good. Excited to get started tonight.
Me too. You sound very far away.
Yeah, I have a new because we're traveling, so we're not at home. So I have a new headset.
Oh, yep. No. Fair. Cool. All right. Maybe if you could yell. No, I'm joking. But yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, thank you guys for joining us, despite being so far away. I greatly appreciate it. And last but certainly not least, today we have Satori, our makeshift necromancer, and a server at the Sword and Board, a young person who has in their company a large and aloof figure named Yuri, whose origins are a mystery. But this very, very charismatic character is played by our dear friend Callie.
Who can't find the unmute button? Hello.
Hello. Good to see you. Excited for today?
I am.
Fantastic. So, in a bid to start today's session, let's now go to the last people we have to thank, and that is our lovely audience members. Guys, thank you for being here and being a part of the show, for bringing us all the kindness and generosity you have throughout the seasons. As always, we're not a game that likes to have our audience members sitting down and doing nothing. We want you guys to chat in the chat. We want you guys to donate. We want you guys to participate, and we have a bunch of ways for you guys to interact with the game while we play. First of all, channel points, they can be used at any point in time in order to influence the game. You earn them by watching the show, and if you're subscribed, you earn channel points a little quicker. But they can do stuff like inspiration points, wandering bosses, divine intervention, insight bonuses, divine healing. So many cool things that can get my players out of a pinch. So yeah, hey, if you want to, throw them out there. It's, really, really fun. And then we have the monetary donations, which all go towards the DAG survival check for the month, which is at a whopping 90%. Guys, thank you so much. Honestly, it is a great freaking relief, especially right now. I do want to share a tiny story with you guys, because I do like sharing tiny stories with you guys, especially surrounding things like finances and stuff, because I believe in transparency over things. And last time I mentioned, obviously mortgage rates and stuff like that are going up here in Australia, so that's something to be concerned about. But very, very recently, I have learned, as of yesterday, that due to a strange outage that disconnected it from my Wi-Fi, my solar panels, all of them, have stopped broadcasting to the network, which means not only have I not been utilizing the 20 solar panels I have on my house, but I've also not been providing anything to the grid. And the electric company found that out 3 months ago and have smacked me in the face with a massive whopping bill. And I cannot tell you enough, the fact that we've already hit the 90% mark here is freaking a godsend. So I'm telling you now, not because I want more money, I'm telling you that this stuff right here is what you guys are doing to make my life stable. And I want to thank everyone who has donated already, everyone who has made that effort, because you guys are the reason I can do this with a clear conscience, with a clear and unburdened heart. And I want to thank everyone who has already contributed to the DAG survival check, because it is literally that. It is a survival check, and you guys are helping me make it each and every month. So thank you so much, sincerely. But of course, I don't just ask for handouts. I don't just ask for money. We give you guys this stuff as well. This is how we pay you guys back for all the stuff that you guys can do. We have, of course, our $5 donation, which is a hero point for my players or a jinx point for me. We're currently locked and loaded on this, so any other donations of the $5 nature will have to go into the temporary or almost immediately played box. But yeah, hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff, or roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, I have a deck of cards here, which is filled with plot twists. I will draw a narrative plot twist for you guys, and then throw it into the game. That's basically that. Or you can have me roll on a table of random events and random encounters with this roll and playbook. So yeah, that's our $10 donation. $20 is our coveted golden natural 20, because sometimes shit just needs to work, and a nat 20 is how we do it. And we just got another nat 20 from Family IT for Ulfgren to get a nat 20 as well. So there we go. Gonna throw that in on you there, buddy. There it is. Okay. And then we have our $50 donation, which is either a boss buff, where we grossly increase the difficulty of the challenge the group is facing, or we change the parameters of victory, alter the terrain a little bit. We basically just make the encounter exponentially more difficult. Or, if you want to, you can have our group draw from the infamous Harrow deck, a deck of fortune-telling cards which have a prophecy. If our prophecy is fulfilled or rejected, we then have a secret menu item, a boon from the creature within, and secret fighting art, boon from the creature, and a magic item. All will be provided based on whichever card the group is using. So yeah, there's that. Sorry, I was just taken off guard because I've just been informed that there are some shiny freaking nat 20s that are coming the way of the group. All 4 PCs and the DM. And we've unlocked the secret menu item. But I feel like we've already unlocked the secret menu item. So we've got 2 secret menu items.
Anytime it hits $100, it'll say it's a secret menu item.
Oh, anytime. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, cool. So that would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. But that still doesn't add up. There should still be another $20 in there.
So it was for the 4 PCs. I think it was probably sent before Ulfgren got his.
Oh, right.
So that's those 4, and then 1 for you.
Oh, well, that's okay. I'll take 2 for me then. Like, I'll just, like that. That's where the last one can go. I'll just have that. But, thank you so much. All right. Well, that actually locks and loads this stream. We're actually fully loaded for Nat 20s, Hero Points, and Jinx Points simultaneously. So, holy crap. Okay. Yeah, that does mean carnage does need to ensue. That is very true. So yes, that is our boss buff, that is our Harrow deck, which then brings us to the secret menu item, which we've already claimed. Which means we're gonna have what we like to call a rolling secret menu item. What is the rolling secret menu item, you ask? Well, it is a secret menu item that will then expand with a $50 donation. So we start with $100 and then $50. So first and foremost, our heroes have made it to Roslar's Roslar's tomb. This is a place where the town's namesake has found themselves rest, and our heroes are exploring this area after having been rudely awakened here. Now, as our heroes are exploring more and more stuff in regards to Roslar's Coffer, they have learned that they are members or potentially related in some way to a group of people called the Red Sheik. They are basically Roslar's private side military group that would protect him and do things of justice. That's kind of the nature of it. Now, the $100 secret menu item will be an expansion upon that lore. The first secret menu item is going to go towards Logres. Logres, as we already know from your encounter with the previous, with the headless ghost, whose name escapes me. It was, Sir Eric Mulgrain? Was that his name?
No, Strom.
Adrian Strum.
Adrian
Adrian
Strom. Yes,
Strom.
thank you. Adrian.
Of the Shining Crusade.
Yes.
Right.
Because of your connection with Adrian Strom, you are the first bearer of the tattoo of the Red Sheik. Now, for this particular action, you have what's called the Mark of the Traitor. Now, the Mark of the Traitor is this. You will, anytime you use a deception check or use some sort of subterfuge in combat, you will inspire others to do the same. Now, what this means is that if you attack someone with an attack that you will also use a deception check or bluff or some sort of trick with, that character or whoever you attack will be off guard for everyone else in your party as well. So you can create openings and vulnerabilities with people.
Well, I do have a question. I do have a feat called Deceptive Tactics, which means I can do exactly that with my Warfare Lore as well. Would this count as well?
You can use that with your Warfare Lore, yes. Now, does that function exactly the same way?
To create a diversion or feint.
Yeah,
So
but does it
probably
apply
not to give-
off guard to all allies?
No, just for myself.
Okay, so yeah, this will expand on that and make it so that all of your allies can benefit from that as well.
Fantastic.
Okay, but yeah, you can use warfare law. I've got no problem with that. Okay, so that is the first of it, and the mark of the tattoo is also going to give you a bonus +2 to your deception. Now, for every $50 that we make over that, which is now going to be going into our next thing, which is the Dag of Holding, we are going to also give another tattoo to another player. So there you go. That is our thing. Okay, let me do this real quick. Actually, while I'm doing this, let's then go into the recap for today because I feel like we should get started. Let's see. Who would like to do the recap? Anyone? No one. Fair enough.
Sure, I'll do a recap.
Oh, thank you, Laura. Okay.
If I can remember precisely everything that happened. Because
Yep.
Reese wasn't wholly paying attention.
Fair.
But never mind. So we the last fight we kind of finished it off with the bugs and the strange whatever they are, facehugger type creatures. And we were introduced to our suit of armor friend who turned out to be kind of a haunted suit of armor, not a guy in a suit of armor in the end. And when he discovered Logros's surname, he became a little incensed, as it turns out that there is some belief that perhaps Logros's ancestor, was a traitor to the town. From Risha's point of view, the only evidence this guy seemed to present was like, everyone else died and your guy survived, so you must be guilty. Which Teresa's like, I mean, that's like a 50-50 kind of scenario there. He could have just, been really good and not died. But, the ghost, didn't seem to take that into consideration. And has put kind of like a delayed curse upon Logos, at which he has to be virtuous and uphold certain values that this ghost seems to have, which hopefully he will impart upon Logos, so Logos knows exactly how he is supposed to be virtuous. But and is now kind of just sort of floating around as a helmet in the corner of Logros's vision that only he can see, just there, just floating, like, I'm watching you, bro, I'm watching you. So all that went on, and then there was some exploration of the tomb, and we discovered, much to our dismay, that the tomb of Roslaw was actually empty. Well, not totally empty. It did have a dead snake in it, which fell on Positori's head. But it was dead already, so that was fine. But it is empty, which may or may not cause some consternation to certain members of the group and the village and the town, to be fair. But there's not much we can do about that, so we explored a little bit more, and some people entered the bottom tomb, and I believe, was there an attempt to open said tomb, or
Yes, I believe
yes,
Tori opened
or
it.
was somebody just kind of nearby the bottom one?
I think it
And
was
out of which
Satori, yeah.
the bottom one, I mean, she opened Roslaw's coffer, but I don't think she opened the
Oh, the
tomb
bottom
with
one?
the evil horse in.
Did
No,
the
I think
horse
I
just
think the
pop
bottom
out?
one just kind of flew open.
Oh, right, okay, because
Yeah.
someone got
Yeah,
that. Because
yeah,
people were in there kind of exploring,
Horse
and
explosion.
and the horse exploded out, and it seems to have one of these creatures in its innards somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe
That's where we're at.
that's where we're at. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Laura. Okay, well, without any further ado, let's jump into today's game. I just got a quick question. If we go a little bit over time, is that okay for everyone? I know we started a little bit late, just a smidge, a little bit. Le petit minute.
Yeah, it's Saturday night for me, so I'm not bothered.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, that's
Sweet.
fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, let's go. So,
Yep, I echoed.
bursting forth from the tomb beneath, to the south, a large equine skeleton emerges from the hard stone, neighing and whinnying as it reaches its hooves up into the air, striking around as from within the rib cage of this horse is this Ostovoy bug centipede thing that looks like kind of a face hugger. Once again, as the very imposing form of Roslar's horse rises, you can see behind it the mural which reads, "No greater friend hath man than his loyal steed," as this loyal steed is intent to attack our heroes. We're going to fly into initiative here as our turn is going to begin with Logrez, who hears the commotion from within.
Logros is gonna poke his head out. He's going to go. Then he's gonna look around the area.
There's a giant skeletal horse that is partially on fire.
Right.
It's right there.
Miss Thrainer, Mr. Kane, could you please leave the area? Meanwhile, sorry, Mr. Ulfgren, Father Ulfgren, I'm so confused. There's so many things here. Mr. Kane, can you help me set up a kill box just outside the door, please, so we can cover the retreat from the room? No? Did I say something wrong?
Mr. Kane, that was Karen, that was you. Twiff, that's you.
I said something wrong, didn't I? Oh no! Why are you looking at me?
I thought he was talking to Holfgren.
No. He was talking.
Yeah, he was talking to
he
Ulfgren,
originally was addressing Ulfgren and Thraina to
leave,
move back,
and then...
but mistakenly he thought Ulfgren was Cairn, so he's asking Ulfgren and Thraina to step back. And because Cairn is in position on the other side of the door, he's asking Cairn if he wants to set up a kill box in that area.
Already on it, lad.
Good. Okay. Logros will ready an action for to strike and perhaps push the horse back into that space if the horse comes into that doorway area.
All right, very well. I will accumulate that as a cold shot. So you ready the action to strike back, and if your strike hits, it will then also count as a knockback.
Thank you.
Okay, then we go to Thraina inside the actual tomb with this creature. What do you want to do?
I'm going to acknowledge what Logros has said to me and say, "Okay, pet, but I see a little something that I think I want to take care of." And I'm going to swing at the bug inside the belly of the horse, of the rampaging steed, if I can manage it.
Yes, make your attack, but as you make your attack, please click the cover button on the bottom left-hand side there before you do, because it will be in cover. Actually, G cover, if you may.
G cover. What does that mean?
It means greater cover. It means that the ribs are serving as
it's going to be way harder. Yeah, I get it.
Oh, but you care not as you swing your axe directly down the sternum of the skeleton, and missing the skeleton itself, you strike the buggy bug. Roll your damage.
Yes, sir. That is something good. That is something really good.
Well, it's dead.
Splat.
So,
I'm so sorry.
so as the bug dies, there is now nothing piloting the skeleton horse, And the skeleton horse then crumples to nothing, falling back into the tomb that it crawled out of.
I'm so sorry. All right, Logris, you wanted me to come out there, did you, dear?
Logris kicks a rock. Thank you.
I had a plan and a strategy.
It
Reese
was a
just
good
puts
plan
out
too.
a
It was an
hand
excellent
and
plan.
Reese just reaches out a hand and just ruffles the top of your head. He's like, there, lad.
Oh.
I read a book about it. It was going to be cool. We're going to work as
Yeah,
a team.
it sounded mighty fine, the kill box and all. I'm sure it would have been grand.
Thrainer picks up the skull and is like, "How about I run out with the skull and you can pretend? You can still make it happen. You know, you still do your little wee plan. You know, like I'll just."
Do you want to?
Not the same, but I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, stillness once again envelops the area surrounding this place. You've actually put the horse to rest, which is kind of cool because again, it didn't really want to attack anyone either, but not having done so, it's fine. Logres, as you do this, as you kind of like, you know, come up with a plan and stuff like that, you kind of feel this itching coming from like the back of one of your hands. You don't think anything of it at the time, but you know, you just want you to note the just kind of like itching that you're starting to get. Cool. All right. This leaves only one path forward, and that is, of course, the path to the south.
Oh, Dad, can you take my phone off me, please?
I guess.
I mean, I could just crawl, I suppose. I mean,
maybe.
Yeah, just slow crawl to the exit. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Done. Also, I believe Bless will be over.
Yeah, I was able to take the rage off myself because I put it on myself, but the prone, I couldn't.
No, all good. All right. Okay, where are you going? What are you doing?
Exploring the only other exit.
Mm-hmm. All right. Making your way towards the southwest, you find a small alcove. As this corridor moves down to another chamber, to your left you see a series of stone shelves with several boxes and bags. The floor has shiny plates of insectal exoskeleton which glimmer with a faint red glow as you kind of see this kind of area here, like almost like sheddings of some kind.
Do they look like things of in the shape of the osterlite bug
No, they look
things?
a little bit bigger.
Pompa, I don't like the looks of these.
And be on our guard for even more bigger bugs.
All right, preparing
You
for...
recognize what they might be?
Anyone who would like to
Anyone?
try and recognize it may make a nature check to see if you can identify what manner of creature could have left such a shell here. Reese, you have encountered these creatures before. The creature in question is known as a flash beetle. More nuisances than anything else. They're not overly considered to be like major threats, but in large numbers they can be a little overwhelming. They're 3-foot-long insects which have a glowing organ on the back of their abdomen, which emits a very bright light. Even after the creature is dead, the light is said to continue to glow for even days, perhaps even weeks. And they are they are herded a lot as miners or cave divers and stuff like that to use as a safe, inexpensive lamp source. The only thing you need to watch out for is, of course, as the name implies, a blinding flash, which they employ in their defense in order to try and disorient targets.
Yeah, so this will be like, there's more pests than danger, but, well, if they get antsy, just don't look too hard at their butts.
I thought you said they were beetles. You said they were antsy?
Oh, sorry, my brain did not catch up to that.
That was bad.
I just said boo,
Because
but I
it
was
was
muted.
bad.
I love that IT guy clips the puns. Well, is anyone doing anything with the materials here, or are you carrying onwards?
These like shells, how hard are they?
Picking up one of the shells, you give it a good couple of dunk hits. It's pretty thick. I mean, with a bit of tempering and stuff like that, it could probably make a good shield.
Excellent. I would like to take one.
Sure. You have one equipped.
I'll take one as well.
All
Are
right.
they still glowing as well? Or are they
yeah.
just
There's an illumination for it. Yeah. All right. You have said carapace. As you continue downwards into the next chamber, it is all too clear as to where the chitinous shells had come from. As in this room, there are about 4 of these large bugs sort of walking on the walls, sort of doing that thing that, bugs do when they're like sort of flattering their wings like really quickly as they're moving around. Presently, they aren't hostile, they're not attacking, but they seem to be on edge when you enter the room.
Reese is kind of just gonna just hold up a hand and point, to the ceiling just in case anybody else hasn't seen them. And he's gonna just sort of just cautiously just walk. He's not like sneaking, but he's trying to not be threatening either. So he's just kind of like, casual, acting casual.
Morning. Morning. How you going?
Evening. Oh,
see the
excuse
game
me.
last night?
Coming through.
Man,
Oh,
close one.
terrible weather we're having here.
Yep. All right. Make a survival check as you do so.
Oh.
Okay. With an 8, unfortunately, that is not going to cut it. You do have a nat 20 and some hero points if you want to use any of them. Otherwise...
Oh, yeah, I've got loads of hero points. Yeah, I might as well reuse one.
All right, hero point it is.
Let them not go to waste. No, I mean, slightly better, but still, it is what it is.
It is what it is. All right. Unfortunately, that is going to fly us into initiative as the beetles are agitated by Reese's casual gallivanting. They do not like your presence so close to them, and they will lunge. Grandpa Can, you, however, pick up on the hostilities almost immediately and get to act first in our initiative.
Hey, Dag, real quick. I thought you said these were beetles.
They are.
You said we fly into initiative. See what I did there?
I'm gonna give Laura her hero point back. You can have that. There you go.
I swear to God, I'm
sweet.
Oh, that's nice. Good job.
That was a good one. Okay, let's fight. Okay, so when we start off, as I mentioned,
Too late, I'm already dead.
oh man, I miss Janet. Okay, Karen, you're up first.
All right. looking at this, I'm gonna move into the room. Actually, see if I can go over here, kind of give Reese some cover here. I'm gonna haunt this guy, number 4, the one that's closest to everyone in the hallway, and then raise my shield and assume a defensive posture so that I can kind of get in the way of any that might try and attack my companions.
All right.
Burns just kind of coming in, being loud. Come at me, bugs.
All right. Are you throwing a taunt on any of them? Which one? The one?
Yeah. Number 4.
Number 4. Okay, cool. All right. 4 has been taunted. Okay. The Flash Beetles will respond to your taunting. Move, and move. And then they will all try to make an attack each. Okay. You ready? 1, 2.
I'm going to shield block that first one.
Okay, very well. I will do that in a moment. Let's see. I'm going to use a Jinx point and reroll that one. 2. Oh, miss. 3. And 4. Here we go. Okay, so we have 1 hit. We have 2 hits. 2 hits. Okay. So you ready? First attack. Alright, your shield absorbs all 5 damage on the first attack. Then the follow-up second attack that you get hit by, you only take 2 damage, but it is partially resisted. Now, we're going to make the secondary attacks on you. We'll miss. Ooh, we'll critically miss. Let's burn another Jinx point. Let's see if I can make that work for me a little bit. Oh, we'll miss. I don't think they're worth hitting. Okay, and critical miss. I'm going to leave that one, and it hits. All right. Let's roll for the critical miss. So that's 4 points of damage. 39. That is definitely going to fumble. Okay, one of the Beetles. One of the Beetles will...
Ringo.
I was going to say, clearly Ringo. Because it's the 4th, right?
Yep.
Okay. He strains his mandibles as he tries to bite onto your shield. And in doing so, in his next turn, will only deal half damage.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of those magical strains.
Alright. That is that, which then brings us to Logres.
Alrighty! Okay. Logres really doesn't have much of a plan that he can see. They're just flying beetles. They're just kind of flying around and taking bites out of Mr. Khan.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Hey Satori, I've seen you probably do some cool stuff before. Do you have like any big area of effect stuff?
Nothing for damage, but I can help with some area effect stuff.
Yeah,
Not
like
aerial.
a wide
That's
range.
the air.
Area. Okay, fantastic. But no damage. I'm not expecting you to cast like fireball or something in there and then blow us all up, right?
No. I'm
Good.
not intending
Okay.
to blow us up.
Okay. All right. I'll go in then. Thanks, Satori. Logos will get into about here, along this wall here, and he'll swing his spear around in two hands and make a strike at one of these beetles. Aha! A 18 hits. Fantastic. They can have 8 points of damage. Does he have time for a second hit on the other one beside him? If you say if it's a yes, just don't say anything. Stay silent.
Yes.
All right, wonderful.
If, however, you would be so kind as to make me a reflex save, as well as Reese and Cairn. As you stab into the beetle, the bioluminescence now covers your spear. Your spear now has the light spell attached to it.
Oh, cool. 23 for Logos.
Okay, yep. And Cairn. Alright. As you kill it, it then boom explodes in a blinding flash of light. You manage to cover your eyes just in time to avoid being blinded by said flash.
All right. Fantastic. All right. With my second trick, I will like to attempt to do another strike, please.
Okay, make your attack.
Beetle beside on the other side of Reese.
Mm-hmm. Now, bear in mind that is the one that that Cairn has taunted as well. Just as an FYI.
Oh, okay.
You can still attack it. There's no problem with it, but just as a.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Logos will give it a perk. Give it a perk.
You're that pokey. Alright, roll your damage. It explodes. Alright, reflex saves from everyone.
Alright.
This one. Nice. Oh no, Cairn!
Oh, no!
I'm gonna hero point that.
Alright, hero point it is.
There we go. 17. Hopefully that's better.
A 17 is fine.
Yeah.
You managed to stave off the blindness yet again. Okay. Alright, Satori, you're up next.
Yes, that is. Oh, I'm not pressing the button. That is me.
That is you.
Hello, everyone. Yeah. See, I had a whole idea, and you guys clearly don't need it. So, instead, what is on the?
I didn't realize I was that good at perking things. Sorry.
What is on the ground?
The ground?
Let me rephrase that. What is on the ground that can be thrown at these things?
Oh, maybe bits of the carapace.
Okay, I feel like that wouldn't really do any damage, though.
I mean, it did like a little bit of damage.
What about rocks?
Yeah, are there chunks of rocks?
Not overly. This is more like a mausoleum, like a worked stone and stuff like that.
Okay, so would it function for telekinetic projectile though? Anything in here?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, absolutely.
Then yes, so she's going to walk forward, and if it's okay, I would like for it to not look like it's magic. She's actually going to pick something up and throw it,
Okay.
instead of it looking like she's doing something magic.
Sure, I got no problem with
All right. So it is. I'm sorry. Which one is being taunted? So I don't hit that one.
It's dead.
Oh, okay, cool. Then the one I can actually see is.
That'll hit.
Would you consider that bludgeoning, piercing, or slash? Well, not slashing. Bludgeoning or piercing?
Bludgeoning. It is dead.
Haha!
All right. Another beetle falls and another reflex save from everyone.
Me as well? Or am I not in enough?
No, only the people within 10 foot.
Okay.
That was a good one.
All right, Reese, you are currently failing that one.
Oh, I shall re-roll.
You shall re-roll.
Yes, if you let me spend a hero point.
I will. Go ahead.
Yeah, better.
All right, that'll do it. All right, you avoid the flashes yet again. So Satori, you
Ooh.
moved over to the shelves and then used your telekinesis, or have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So is that it?
Yeah, because I don't really have anything useful that's a one action anymore, so. Or right
All right.
now.
Very well. Reese, you're up next.
Reese is just standing there as like flashes of light are going off around him. He feels like, you know, someone caught in a paparazzi wave. You know, it's just like they just boom, 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 as flashes go off around him from these beetles exploding. So he's like blinking a bit. And then he sees that there's like one left. So he moves up next to Armin's already behind Pot of Cairn, but he moves up beside him and attempts to swing his hatchet at the remaining bug.
All right, you swing your hatchet down. Give it a go.
Oh, come on, dice. No, and he misses.
He does miss.
Okay, well, I've got one more attack, so I'll try again.
All right. You swing your hatchet down a second time.
No!
Oh, a critical fumble. I hear the contemplation.
Is it a number or is it from the book? I don't know. What do I do?
Roll a percentage.
No, we'll just let a critical fumble happen. Why not? It's just a bug.
All right.
78.
All right. No effect on the fumble. Okay. Enraged, you swing, but unfortunately your anger blinds you and your attacks do not land. As Threna, we now go to you.
Alright. And I'm fairly distant, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear the commotion. Can I navigate this hallway and walk past these?
Yeah, yep. You can move through your
5,
ally square pretty
10,
easily.
15.
Unless someone wants to stop you.
Okay, so I think I can get to here, no trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the source of the trouble. And I'm going to swing my great axe at Flesh Beetle number 2, Paw.
I want to
Let us
swing
call
my
him Paul.
battle axe. I want to swing my axe.
Oh, so yeah, and if it's okay, Satori would just say, you know, hey, be careful. They keep, I don't know, exploding.
Ooh. Well, that's something to keep in mind, isn't it? Alright, so...
That'll hit.
Yes!
And dead, and a reflex save.
From everyone, then this time I'm in.
Yeah.
1 sec.
Oh no! Oh no.
There we go. That's not good. Hang on.
And Threna?
I'm trying to saving throw base settings +6. Do I not roll from there?
You should roll from there. It should be on your main page.
On the main. All right. Wrong spot. Oh, I
Yeah.
see you. I see you now. Oh shit.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, this is bad. What's going to happen to me, Dad?
Yes.
Well, was it going to use a hero point before I announce it? I mean, I can tell you first, and then we can figure it out.
I think it's fine.
No,
Cool,
I want
excellent.
to see it.
Those people who
Will I
have
just
failed
glow
are now
forever?
blind.
Fuck. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
All right, so Threna is blinded. Reese is blinded. And Grandpa Cairn is blinded. The world around you becomes dark as the flash
Man,
now
where'd you go?
hits you
I'm
in the
here,
eye.
Pampa.
But you're out of
Oh.
hell.
Pampa. Stop flailing.
Ah, sorry, I can't see anything.
You watch as they
can't
just
either.
slapping each other, like in the dark.
All right, so at this point, Ulfgren is going to sort of jog into the room here, and he's going to tell Karen, Threna, and Reese to just take a seat, and then he's going to do, because I don't want to burn any more heal spells right now, he's going to do treat wounds on Karen and Reese at least, because they are both looking pretty rough.
All right, let's do a medicine check. It should be under your activities.
Yes.
Okay. I'll let you do that, and I'll be right back. If you guys would like to, you may discuss the beetles and the flight of stairs you can now see to the east. All right, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Well, some of us can see it.
All right, so you get 2d8. Do I have to roll that, or does it do it
It's
automatically?
also in there.
Oh, there it is. I see it. 2d8. I will drop that on you. Ah. There we go.
We need to do a separate check.
Yeah. Let me do
Oh,
it again.
thank you.
Of course, anytime. And then we'll do another one over here. Ooh, even better. Yeah, that's another 2d8 for you.
Glad
All
you
right,
did.
there we go. Now you two just rest for a minute here.
Of course, of course. Thank you again, Wolfgren.
Of course, not a problem.
Oh, hell yeah.
Serena, how are you doing over there?
Ah, Nan's fine. Nary a scratch on her.
All right, well, that's good at least. That's good.
Hey,
Logris, you okay back there?
Oh yeah, I'm good. Satori, did you throw that rock that
Yeah.
pretty much exploded
Well,
that
the
beetle over there?
Carcass.
Sorry?
Yes,
Sorry about
right
that.
through the carcass.
That's
On-
amazing. I've never seen someone throw a rock that hard. Dude,
I've been practicing.
Did you compete? I don't recall seeing you
In
at Lightly
rock
Up.
throwing? No, I
No?
spend too
You
much of my
really-
time with Karen and Threna.
You really should compete. That was an amazing throw.
I might. Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Wish I could throw rocks like that. That was pretty cool.
We flash back to a scene where Satori was on the banks of a small dam with a whole group of childhood friends, and there was this like terrible, horrifying like bard clown type thing, and that's when Satori learned how to throw rocks, throwing the bullies and stuff on the shores. Okay. So,
Is everyone good to continue on?
I mean, I can't see anything, but sure.
Oh, you're still blinded.
Oh, you need a torch? Oh, You're blinded. Okay.
Looking at their eyes, you can actually see that they are very like cloudy, very glassy kind of looking.
I don't imagine there's any way for some of us to know how to cure this other than just wait.
Yes. Learn how to turn water into wine and walk on water, and you'll be good.
Wonderful, thank you. I will get right on that.
There is a what's the word? There are certain spells and abilities and powers that can remove blindness. If you would like to investigate it, you can make a perception check. No, sorry, not perception check, a medicine check. Okay. Logres. You've seen weapons like the flash beetles deployed before, not specifically flash beetles like per se, but like, you know, you've kind of dealt with this sort of stuff before. It should be good in about an hour or so.
Well, we have a choice. We can try to wait it out. Mr. Khan, it might take Mr. Khan and Mr. Reese, it might take about an hour or so for it to for your eyes to get back to normal. Or if you're feeling like we should move on, I guess perhaps we can like hold your hand or like tie a rope onto our belts or something like that, lead you out if you wanted to do that.
Much as I want to be getting home, doesn't make much sense, three of us being unable to see, to go wandering about. We're in a spot right now. We've cleared everything out here. We're fairly dispensable where we are. One way, well, one way in, everything's clear behind us. Makes sense to just sit here for a bit, stretch our legs, and pass the time. Other than having a clanking, clumsy band wandering aimlessly through whatever darkness is up ahead.
For my part, I'm used to walking in the darkness. I'm happy to just feel my way along. I don't think this is going to be problematic. And thank you for looking after my conditions, Sir Logres.
Oh no, you're blinded as well? Oh, I'm sorry.
It's quite all right. I'm used to it.
It's just the way you moved around. I didn't think you were blinded. I'm sorry.
Pumba, I think he called me graceful. Did you hear
Oh,
that?
man, you are graceful, especially on the
Reese, I think that
battlefield.
makes you the tiebreaker.
Reese is still sitting on the ground, where he was told to sit, even though he does feel better, obviously. And he's stroking the dog's head, and he's just muttering under his breath. Yeah, kind of half angrily. And he doesn't really hear you at first. Just like, go to bed, wake up in a goddamn coffin, and then there's fucking bugs, and then there's goddamn holes.
Yeah, she's just listening, then she's not gonna
blind,
repeat it.
and I was just and he's like, I don't think I could get any fucking worse. And the dog's probably just sit there, just like getting its head scratched. Not even asked.
I'm going to like fumble around and I'd be like, Reese, I can hear you. Where are you?
Just here.
Are you okay?
Yes. I don't mind holding someone's hand.
Oh, you can hold mine. I can't see either, but we'll be together at least.
As Threna reaches out and takes hold of Reese's strong, firm hands, Threna, you for a moment have this fleeting like thought. It's been a long while since you've felt like someone's like firm, like calloused farm hands. Papa's hands are those of a warrior, of course, but when you retired and stuff like that, his edge isn't as edgy as it used to be.
You've a very firm grip, Reese. Come with me.
Oh dear.
It's really funny because
I need to leave this room.
in the pregame we were talking about the fact that I have never set up a romantic encounter with Ire, and this is what happens when that happens. So there you go.
Man, are you flirting again?
Karen.
It's harmless. It's harmless.
Oh,
I can feel my blood stir every once in a while. It doesn't always have to be for you.
I'm gonna go wait up here. If you need anything.
I'm gonna make sure he's okay. Yeah.
Okay. I want to point out I'm not yucking anyone's yum. Okay, I'm just doing this for fun. Okay. It's just fun to consider the fact that maybe Karen and Threna have matching tattoos of an upside down pineapple, like just somewhere. Just for cool people, Anyway.
Thursday night. Gotta know the code words.
You gotta know the code word.
Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
dear Lord.
So, still blinded, but pressing forward, our heroes ascend the staircase. The staircase goes up for about maybe 10 minutes or so. It's a decent climb, but like again, not overly dangerous with you guys helping each other out. Which ends in what appears to be a long room that has a single bench pressed up against an eastern wall, and several plates of gleaming metal which hang from wires in the ceiling, like barding in the shape of a fierce metal bull. The plates twist like chimes on a like wind chimes. What am I saying? Clacking and clanging as you arrive in this chamber. You can see that there is a single door that leads down from where you are.
Real quick, may I have suggested that Logris take the front? Satori will guide Threna. She will have Yuri, if Karen will let him, have Yuri walk Karen, and then Ulfgren with Reese, just so we all have kind of partnered up while our daring knight is up front.
I was just waiting for Dark to just like, stop moving.
No. Also, sure, I have no problem with that.
Awesome.
Okay, I think that's what you said, yeah?
I mean, if not, close enough.
I mean, if you want me to change stuff, let me know now.
I said Satori with Threna and Yuri with Karen. And I think you have
Wasn't
Yuri with
Threna
Ulfgren?
holding Reese's hand?
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Because neither of them can see.
I'm holding his hand and I'm
The
not.
blind leading the blind.
Yeah, that's exactly what Reese was wondering to herself. But this is the blind leading the blind. Might as well. It can't get any fucking worse than here.
All right. Well, how about that then?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, cool. Done. Okay. Again, you enter the chamber. Logres, you're the first person to enter, and again, you see the large, like sort of hanging wind chime made of like of metal that looks to be in the shape of a bull, and to the south, the door.
Ulfgren, there's something up here for you to look at. It's kind of like a wind chime with like bull. If you know anything about it, might help us. Mr. Khan, we're just gonna move around to the door here. If that's okay.
Alright, that's fine. I'll just keep my shield up and tell me if anything's coming after us.
Yes, of course.
Just point me in the right direction. That's just point him where the danger is coming from. That would be hilarious.
Stand me in front of whatever needs to be protected.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that, sir.
All right.
Logos will move over here beside the door, allowing the group to come in, and assisting Kane to be beside Logos.
All right. As you make your way there. La da 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 da. What level are you guys? You guys are 2, right?
Not yet.
No, we're
Unless
level
you're
1.
leveling us up. Now.
We're slowly little level 1s.
Nah, level 2s. Okay. As you make your way towards the door, the inside of the metal wind chime starts to rattle a little bit. As some of the plates begin to move, you can kind of see on the inside of the plate as it reveals a swarm of cockroaches that now, suddenly sensing the presence of people moving through the area, emerge and spreading their wings start to fly out from the large wind chime. And we will indulge in battle. Glorious, glorious battle.
Glorious might be a bit of an overstatement in this situation.
Glorious, glorious battle. All right. The swarm will begin as it will use one action to emerge from inside the creature. The shell. Its next 2 actions will be swarming bites. I need everyone to make me a reflex save. Your target number is 18. You're right. Has been a very insect-heavy week.
I failed and I'm considering using a hero point.
All right, so failing this one will deal 1d8 points of piercing damage, with a basic save. So anyone who made the save will take half. Anyone who failed will take full. So it's only 2 damage.
Take that. Yeah, I'll take that.
All right, so please add that to your wounded condition, for those people who were injured. 2 damage for the people who failed the DC 18 check, and 1 damage to those who passed. I don't think we have a 28, so no one's ignored it.
Okay.
So
if it's 1 damage, would I just not take any because that's my resistance?
Yeah, you wouldn't take any. Reese, however, with an 8, that is a critical fumble, so you are going to take 4 points of damage. And then we'll do it again.
No.
Because they get 3 actions, so 1 action to emerge and 2 actions to bitey bite. Okay, very nice. Oof, not very nice. Alright. And Threna, just waiting on you for that one. Very nice. Okay, so this time, with the second lot, that is 7 points of damage to those who didn't make the 18. No critical fumbles, no critical successes. 3 damage to people who saved. So the swarm, as much as they are biting and nipping at you, it's mostly just these distracting buzzings and the crawling over your body that really kind of freaks you out more than anything else. But yeah, that is their turn. That is what they do. Threna, you're up.
So I can hear the buzzing.
You can hear, feel, Everything. The cockroaches are all over.
Ugh. I'll say, since I don't see anything, you know, Master Logres, is there anyone near me? And I'm going to be lifting my great axe at the same time that I say this.
I can't see who's near you. You're kind of like down a corridor.
Well, if she's holding Reese's hand, she should have been pulled in further as well.
Yep, absolutely.
So I at least know where Reese is because I had his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Satori will tell you,
calloused
try to tell you where
farmhand.
they are.
Okay. So having
to
my
be fair, they're all over. So swinging, you're not gonna miss any. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna miss the swarm. I'm just worried I'm gonna
Clock one of your allies.
Get an ally, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
How about
So
this?
I'm
How about
gonna-
this? In order to reduce the odds of that happening, we're gonna reduce your damage by 2. So basically,
sure.
so basically, because you're swinging, you're kind of holding back just a little bit, so that you're trying not to hit your allies. You know what I mean? You're not putting your everything into the swing.
All right. Why did it do that?
You killed these
That'll
horses.
miss. That is a
Nothing
miss chance because they're swarms. So basically, as you swung at them, they've kind of parted ways and avoided your axe.
All right, I'm gonna try again.
Yep. Oh no, that's your blindness. Sorry, that's not the evasion. That's
Yeah,
because
yeah,
of mine.
yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Oh.
Ooh, and that is a critical miss.
You know, I'm gonna hero point that because I'm a little worried about what you're gonna do with me with cockroaches.
What? Okay, go on.
It's gross. I don't want to contemplate it. I'd rather just basic fail.
Basic fail it is. All right.
All right.
So, is that everything?
I'm gonna feel around for Reese's hand again.
You
And
catch
I'll
hold of
grab it.
Reese's hand. Reese, you feel a
I've
certain
gotcha.
comfort as Threna reaches out and grabs you.
Excellent.
All I'm thinking is Threna reaches out to try and grab Reese's hand, grabs his thigh instead. And Reese
You're
is like,
so bad.
and Reese is like,
Jesus.
that's no me hand. And it's like, that's okay. I got
It's
this.
very
lad.
thick.
Okay. After Threna, we go to Reese.
Okay, so Reese can't see anything and doesn't really think a hatch is going to be much good against a whole bunch of cockroaches.
Oh, sorry, real quick.
But if they are, oh yeah,
Pardon me. Pathfinder First Edition, targeted attacks didn't work on swarms. Second Edition, they just have resistance to physical attacks now. So you can hit them with your axe and still hit and do damage and stuff.
it's just I'm all that it's like it's a swarm of them. He might hit 2. If you know what I mean.
But that, yeah,
That's just what's going through his head, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I
But
just wanted
to be
Laura
fair,
know
what
the
Reese is,
Yeah, I just wanted Laura to understand the mechanics will allow you to hit them, which in previous
Mm.
editions they didn't. Now you can.
But he's also like blinded. But so
Yeah.
I mean, Reese is a reasonably biggish guy. You know, he's got a farmer's build and that. So what he's actually going to do is kind of just drop to the ground and just roll and just try and squish as many as he can.
Okay.
'Cause
Make
unless they're
a,
like monster cockroaches, if there's normal cockroaches, you might just be able to try and like just squish a bunch.
sure. Make a unarmed attack. Make a fist attack against them. We'll use your body.
Okay, combat. Well, that'd just be a straight or melee attack then, wouldn't it?
Yep.
No.
Ooh, unfortunately, that is going to miss. As you roll on the ground, you realize as you're trying to squish a few of them, they're flying. So, I mean,
Alright, I just thought it wasn't being on him. I thought there was some on him, that was all. Like
Oh
crawling
yeah,
on
yeah.
him.
Those ones will
Nice
kind of
fishing.
like flutter away and like sort of like
Okay.
leave a little bit. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna say that's just gonna be like falling prone's a free action, melee attack. You got 2 more actions.
Uh, okay, then I think he's probably just going to flail wildly with his hatchet
Mm-hmm.
from the ground. Just.
Okay.
It'll be a second. It's a second attack, though, isn't it? Yes. So.
It is, yeah.
No.
Ooh. All right. Crit fumble. Roll a percentage.
Ah!
All right, nothing happens. You just kind of roll around and you're still trying to hit them, but they do not give you time to find purchase on them. As you're kind of rolling, I imagine
I
someone
was
just like.
sure my Achilles tendon was going to be taken out with that.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give the audience a chance to change the vibe of this encounter, because I'm sensing a little bit of the icks from the cockroaches. I would like for everyone to remove their headphones or to mute me temporarily, please. Okay. So, to my audience members, we had the secret menu item earlier on. Logrez is now blessed with the blessing of Red Shrike. We have an encounter here that could potentially go a different way. For $50, which can come from multiple sources or a single donation, I will transform all of the roaches from this encounter into a friendly encounter. These will be awakened roaches, which will be New York roaches that are very reminiscent of a very old movie, a very fun movie called Joe's Apartment, which was just a freaking hilarious movie in which Joe moved into an apartment filled with singing and dancing roaches. These roaches will be those roaches for the most part. So yes, they will help our heroes as spies, as an intricate network of people, as like basically just trying to like live and let live. So that is a $50 special donation to upgrade our boss. This is basically a boss buff for this, but a positive boss buff. So there you go. All right, you can put your headphones on. Team, put your headphones on.
I'm here.
Dag is all done. Go ahead, put your head.
I'm here now as well.
Yep, sweet. Is a Matt? Do we have a Matt? Do we have Laura? Laura Bones?
She said she was grabbing a drink, so she.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
Laura
just
grabbing
message
a
her
drink.
and let her know we're back.
Thirst.
Okay, I need to make a tag so that I can put it on screen for when I'm like muted and when I'm back. Like a player secret
We
button.
need to do that. Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll do that. You know what? That's my quest for this week. Okay.
That'd be
All
nifty.
right. So the buggy bugs will attack. Yada yada yada. That was Reese's turn. Grandpa, Karen, what are you gonna do?
All right. I am going to also take a swing at these bugs. They've been attacking everyone, so taunting them's not going to do anything. So we'll just flail about and see if we can hit some of them. Nope. All right. Swing one. Swing two. Oh, that's
a fumble. That is
let's hero point that crit fumble.
hero point in the fumble. Okay. I mean, you guys were starting off so well today.
Yep.
All right, upgraded to a regular miss.
All right. Regular miss is fine. I'll just put my shield back up.
raising your shield. All right. In a protective stance, Karen prepares for the worst. As Ulfgren, we go to you.
So Ulfgren doesn't like these things at all. So he's just gonna, his hand is gonna start to glow with sort of a divine light, and he's gonna hold it out toward the swarm and cast Divine Lance right through the center of it.
Ooh, nice. All right, let's do it.
All right, so we do this. Oh, we click here first.
Yeah.
There, that worked. Hopefully.
You missed.
Let's re-roll it. I'm gonna hero point it.
Ooh, the more hero points. All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, that was almost so good.
Oh man, it's so close yet so far.
Well, that's disappointing.
You do have
and
one
then he'll
more
just put his
action,
shield up.
And raise your shield.
Yeah, he's gonna raise his shield.
Not a problem. As you raise your shield and defend, you and Karen on either side behind your shield. Logres, you're up.
Logres, like everyone else, is going to lash out wildly by the looks of it.
Ah!
First action.
Yeah, you start lashing out wildly.
I like it.
All these bugs.
All right, you hit. For no damage.
I don't like this. Wait, Father Ulfgren, you're a cleric of Tyrant, right?
I am indeed.
Soundray's like the fire goddess, yeah?
Among other things, yes.
Sweet. Logos is going to pull out he's gonna drop he's gonna plant his spear. Shoot. He's gonna pull out 2 torches. If you can light these up, we might be able to either smoke these guys out or burn them up. Maybe.
You know, I like the way you think. Am I able to light them up, Dag?
Yeah, I don't mind that. That's a not very small action. So yeah, you quickly, swiftly move your hand, and both torches are now illuminating.
Wonderful. For the last action, can I just kind of like...
Is it Logris raving? Is that what's happening?
Yeah,
You
can
can play the drums
Logos
for it.
can Logos just kind of like wave these 2 fiery torches around the air and try to burn as many things as he can?
Yep. Make a attack. This one is a simple weapon, so use your whatever you have your proficiency for your simple weapons as.
All right, wonderful. It's gonna be the Dancer's Spear because I am trained in simple weapons.
All right, go for the attack. Ooh,
Oh,
miss.
That's fine.
All right, the cockroaches continue to swarm. As we go to Satori.
Yes, Satori is going to shift from where she last saw Logris, because I don't know if she can see through this swarm. But I have a 15-foot cone that needs to go out, and I need to try to avoid wherever Logris was. She's going to avoid that. If he has moved into it, he's about to be screwed. But you know, hey. And then I am going to drop. And then she's going to start to hum. At which point Yuri will start to play his drum, and she is casting Hunting Hymn.
Haunting him. Gott in Himmel. Very well. Alright, he manages to save against the effect, taking half damage.
Okay. Oh.
Alright, 4 points of damage after being halved as your song causes some of the cockroaches to fall from the swarm to the floor.
Yes, and of import, they are the only ones that can hear her.
Okay. Very well.
And then I would cast Shield upon myself.
Your shield appears as we then go to The cockroaches. Actually, Yuri gets a turn. Yuri doesn't have any attacks, does he? Because he uses yours.
I don't think so, yeah.
Alright. In which case, the swarm is going to attack everyone. I need reflex saves. 3 of them, in fact. And let's roll... Hang on, before we do that, let's roll 3 lots of damage. That way you guys know how much you can add. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Okay. So, DC is 18 to halve. Everyone roll your reflex saves. Each of you will need to make 3, and based on your results, please apply the damage.
I'd like to hear upon to reroll that one, please.
Not a problem. Alright. While you guys are calculating that, I will be right back.
This is gonna be so bad. Hey guys, chat. Can we get another hype train while he's gone? Let's go. Come on, hype train. Hype train. We'll distract him with good news.
Was
We have to do
DC
something.
18?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you make it?
I missed one.
I got
But I think-
one. Schnapps. This is gonna be bad. Alright. 20 subs should be distracting. Right? Come on. There we go. Oh yeah.
Although wait, I
Look
should
at all
have.
this news.
I've got about 13 temporary hit points, so I'll put that in the wrong space at once.
We're gonna die.
The
By
Logrus drops.
cockroaches. I don't want to die by cock.
Somebody could use the scroll and we could become invisible to insects. I'm just saying, then they would have no idea we're
That's
here.
right. We
You
have
brought that up now? Now?
Right?
Now?
I just
Right,
remembered
right.
it. I just remembered it.
It's too late.
Hey, none of you
It's
brought
not
it
too
up.
late. We're all alive, and I can heal you guys when we're done.
Yes, but I will have cockroaches coming out of my nostrils by that time.
But you'll be alive.
Yes,
In favor of being alive.
alive is good, I guess. I don't want cockroaches coming out of my nostrils.
Making me think Jones' Temple of Doom. In
All
a
right.
room full of bugs.
God damn it!
We
what the hell?
are going to die. What? I'm sorry. Were you saying something, Dag?
No, apparently not. Jesus.
Michael?
It just. Okay.
Did that make you jolly, though? Are you in a good mood
I'm in
now?
I'm
Look
in
at all
great-
that good stuff.
I'm in a great mood. I just had a delivery come in, so I'm very happy about that. And thank you again for another hype train, you lunatics. Okay, so what do I even give you guys for this? So I gave you guys the scroll.
job.
Let's give you guys. Oh, you know what? You know what? Because we are 10% off the level 5, if we get that last little 10%, I will do you one better. You know the secret menu item, how I said I'd give everyone, like, the little tattoo? That 10% right there, I'll finish it off. I'll give everyone the tattoos for those. Alright, done. I will take it. Reese, Cairn, Thraina, Ulfgren, and Satori will manifest their tattoos. And the reason I'm doing that is because this is the second hype train. So technically speaking, throughout this whole thing, we've made a level 10 hype train already. So there you go. For every additional... no, you know what? For if we get through level 6, I'll even give one to the dog. And the dog will get a superpower. There we go. That's what'll happen if we get to level 6.
Oh,
Okay.
we have to get Reese's super-powered Scotty. That's amazing.
Okay. So,
What about Yuri? Are we just gonna leave Yuri out of this?
oh yeah, and Yuri. So there we go. So if we get to level 7, then we'll also give Yuri something. And if we get to level 8, I'll tell you what. If we get to level 8 and if we get to level 7, we'll give one to the dog, because we've gotten to level 5, everyone's gotten the 5th one. Get to level 6, we'll give it to the dog. Level 7, we'll give it to Yuri. Level 8, Logres
You should
will
go to
get...
Yuri first, surely, because Yuri's used in combat and the dog's not really. The
Don't tell
dog's
me what to do.
not
I'm gonna give it to the
a-
dog first.
Okay, I'm just.
Also, technically, Yuri
Alright,
gets
the dog is
consumed as well,
cute.
because Yuri is a resource to be eaten. But
yeah.
here's the tricky bit. So level 8, I will give Logres an animal companion as a mount that they can summon, similar to a paladin. Level 9, I will give that mount a mark. And level 10, if we manage to get to level 10, I will also allow Logres to have that mount be a magical creature instead of a regular creature. So there you go. So there's your incentives. We don't have to do it. I just want to point out to the 2 people who are going ham on this. I just want to point this out, okay? These are incentives for everyone. Okay, but thank you. We've hit level 6, which means our tiny puppy now has officially a mark of the red
We had to
streak.
at least get the dog.
Yeah, fair. All right, the dog has now also got a mark, so there we go. Okay. We are still going. Okay, so here we go. So everyone's done with the cockroaches, yeah? We've all done the stuff that we needed to?
Yeah, Logos drops the ground.
All right, fantastic. Love that to bits.
So does Reese. Reese hits a deck as well.
Oh, we've got 2 people down. Okay, so Reese and Logres have hit the ground. All right. That then brings us to Threna.
Threna, blinded, tries to move forward, falls atop Reese, whose hand she had been holding, but now he's like suddenly hit the deck.
He's got a limp in your hands.
Dag,
What?
why do you do this? No, come on. You are so bad. Oh my god. Okay, so she stumbles over the prone body of Reese. Not limp in my hand, just prone. He's prone.
Yep.
And she's going to sort of stagger a little bit and swing with her great axe again at this swarm.
All right, you take your axe and you give it a hefty swing at the swarm. Ooh, unfortunately, the concealment...
I would like to use...
You'd want to use your point?
I would like to use... Do I have a shiny 20? I think I do.
Well, no. So you want to use the 20 on this. You definitely want to use a hero point, because this is the concealment miss that made you miss.
Okay. Then I will definitely use a hero point.
All right, let's do it. Go for the roll.
Thank you, sir.
And we've just hit the level 7, which means Yuri, our undead companion, now also has a mark as well. You know what? Screw it. No. You used a hero point. I'm going to let you hit that one because I don't like that one being a reroll. If you're going to spend a resource, I want that concealment.
I appreciate that because my only other choice was to fall up top Reese and be like,
yeah, no, I think you're fine. I don't think, I think if you're going to use, especially for that kind of thing. Okay, go for your hit as through a sheer gust of wind or whatever miracle your axe as you swing down manages to connect to these creatures and does 8 points of damage. Very nice.
Thank you.
All right, you've got 2 more actions.
I will try another swing, even though I know it's probably blighted, but...
Then give it a go. Let's try it. All right, you swing, but unfortunately it does go a little wide as it misses.
But it's not a critical failure,
Not a
right?
critical failure, no.
Okay.
All right, anything
Okay.
with your last action? You can maybe try to shield Reese, move them like kind of a bit further away. It'll
Yeah,
prevent damage from the swarm.
Yeah, I think I'll grab his firm, calloused, farmy hand and pull him away.
All right, perfect. Reese, you have been pulled to safety here as you lay unconscious. I need a recovery check from you. But also, who is your deity? Who is your god and what does he do?
I don't think Reese has a specific god. To be honest. Like he's aware that, he knows they exist and stuff like that, but I think he's probably more one of those folk that kind of just, if he ever does call on the gods, it's usually whichever one probably applies to, what is a generalist. The gods exist, but he doesn't like worship one specific one. I don't think. I think he's just of that ilk that like.
Oh, so you like the pantheon, not necessarily the individual god.
Yeah, like he knows they exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, do you know what I mean?
So
like if something goes wrong, he'd curse the god of his crops if that's what happened, or
okay.
if the pray to the god of luck if he wanted a bit of luck. Like that. There's probably lots of people that are like that. To be fair, but.
Okay, no, that's fair. All right,
Yeah.
so what we're gonna do is we are gonna say that as you find
How do I
yourself...
do a recovery roll? Sorry, is it
Oh, it's just a
specific roll?
D20, and you need to score an 11 or higher.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. You're no longer dying, but you are still unconscious.
Okay.
As your mind slips, you see your farmstead. You see your family. You see everyone gathered around, wondering where you are. The day has already started. You overslept, but now it's time to get back to work. You see your mother and your father. They're kind of watching all the kids kind of like run around. They're looking after all the youngins. You can see your siblings all kind of like tending the fields. They're with their prospective spouses and partners, and sort of everyone's contributing.
Yeah, so he'll leap up. He'll probably feel a bit guilty that he's like slept in, and kind of go to rush out, realize, oh, dress first, put his clothes on, rush out the door, and look around to see, remember what it is he was supposed to be doing this morning. Like, what was his job?
I love that. Perfect. All right. Next up is Grandpa Cairn.
I will take a blind swing at these guys again. See if I can hit them.
All right, you swing with reckless abandon. And of course, that is our hype train completed, ladies and gentlemen. So that is to say, every character here now has the red strike markings. They also have a one for the dog and for Yuri. Ta-da! Okay, I will give you your things in a moment. All right, that's amazing.
That's a crit miss.
Ooh, a critical miss. All right, we gonna take that one?
Yeah, I want to hold on to my last hero point in case I need to stay up.
All right, roll me a percentage. All right, that is gonna be fine. You're just gonna have missed that one. Okay, you got 2 more actions. What are you gonna do?
All right. So, Perrin, I'll swing one more time.
Mm-hmm. Hey, nice and solid hit.
All right.
Nice, 10 points of damage. The swarm is now thinning quite a lot.
It's just gonna put his shield back up then for his last action.
All right, defending yourself and protecting yourself against the swarm as it is heading your way. Ulfgren, you're up.
All right. So, seeing everyone either going down or looking pretty rough here, he is going to clasp his hands together and start to pray. And you'll see sort of a faint glow start to come off of him as he prays.
Mm-hmm.
I
Go ahead. What'd you say?
so I was gonna ask, can I are you healing, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I'm about to do the 3-action burst.
Okay, is this something I've seen?
Yeah, I did it once before.
Gag.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to yell out to Yuri to back up?
Sadly, not as a reaction on your turn.
Okay.
However, I will also point out that the cockroaches will heal from this as well, unless you've got something to stop that.
Oh, they do? All right, hold on.
Because all living creatures in the area will get that benefit.
Oh, that's true. It does, doesn't it? I shouldn't do that. Oh, you know what I can do?
I don't, but
I
I'm sure you're about to tell me.
I can 2-action heal Reese from where I'm at, and then I can battle medicine Logris.
Absolutely, you can. Good call.
So I will do that. I will 2-action heal Reese, and then I will battle medicine since Logris is right next to me.
Might I make a slightly more tactical suggestion?
Sure.
If you use your healing blast on Logres is going next in the initiative order, and then battle medicine on Reese, just because if you fail the battle medicine, then then whoever you fails the battle medicine won't be getting up. Whereas if you heal Logres will get up and get a turn. You know what I mean?
Well, here's another thing. Does he have to be standing next to someone to do a battle medicine?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which he can't do.
Which he won't
So
be able
technically
to do.
he's underneath Threna, so he is still adjacent. Quit
Oh,
your
yeah,
kicking.
okay. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, if I'm able to do that, I'll go ahead and do that. I'll hit
I-
Logris with the heal.
I just recommend that one as well.
And I know I don't have to 2-action it because he's right next to me, but I'm gonna 2-action it.
Sure.
Oh wait, no, I'm not, because I have to move and then, so I'll do a single
No,
action.
you don't
on
have to
him.
move.
Oh, I don't.
No.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna 2-action him so he gets the extra +8. So it'll be 1d10 +8.
Perfect. All right, get on that. Now, Beefcake with Tea, welcome to the stream. My name is Mark, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. Now, here at the Dead Aussie Gamer channel, we don't have any command codes at the moment or anything like that to find out who and what everyone is, but we are such a friendly stream, and we are very much about the audience experience as well as everything else, that you can actually ask questions live in chat and we will answer it even if it stays on the VOD forever. So to answer your question of what is everyone's class, allow me to introduce to you our team. We have Logres, the Knight, a warrior who is trying to make himself inundated with the paladins from the order which he serves. Logres, what class are you, my friend?
Logris is a commander. He's all about working with the team to get the best situation out of any battlefield.
Perfect. We then have the role of Reese, the farmer, whose farm had been destroyed countless times, but has somehow managed to try and make it as a handyman and odd jobber in the town of Roslar's Coffer, played by Laura. Laura, what class are you?
I am a good old barbarian.
Very well. Next up, we have Grandpa Cairn, a dwarven tavern keeper, along with their lovely wife, Threna, played by Twiff. Twiff, what is your class for Cairn?
Baron is a guardian.
Mm-hmm. A guardian is a protector, so kind
Yeah.
of like a fighter, but
Yeah, basically
specializes in taunting.
basically a
and-
tank.
Yeah, tank.
Yep.
Very, very, very classic tank kind of thing. Then, of course, as mentioned, Threna, Karen's wife, also another caretaker at the inn known as the Sword and Board that the two of them work at. Threna, what is your class?
I'm a fighter. I kill things with my great axe.
Perfect. Nice and elegant. We love it. Then, of course, we have hailing from the Church of Sarenrae, we have Ulfgren the Dwarf, played by Lucas. Lucas, what class are you?
I am a war priest cleric, and I would also, real quick, like to hero point to re-roll that medicine check on
No, you're not allowed.
Reese there.
You may. Go on.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And last but certainly not least, playing the role of Satori, our very, very young and very energetic character, is our equally young and energetic Callie. Callie, what is Satori?
Satori is a necromancer trying to not appear to be a necromancer.
Yep, and in their company is, of course, Yuri, who is a masked, hooded individual, always seen protecting Satori, who is unknown to the group at the moment, a member of the undead that Satori controls. So there you go. And that is our team. Any other questions you would like to ask about the story, the adventure, or whatever, please don't hesitate. We love making new friends. Okay. So, Ulfgren.
Yeah, I don't know why that didn't heal Reese. I applied it, but nothing happened to him.
Interesting. How much did you heal?
It was 5.
All right. I have applied that manually. Done and done. Okay.
Thank you.
With quick thinking and swift spells, Ulfgren manages to heal. Manages to heal both Logrez and Reese as we then turn from him to Logrez's turn. You start to rise from your feet, kind of groggy, your head splitting, the insects still buzzing around you, creating just a ton of noise as you find your ability sort of awakening once more. Logrez, what do you want to do on your turn?
Logros shaking his head. He has a pounding headache. He's like, "Could you just be quiet?" As he waves the torch in front of him, trying to dispel some of these cockroaches.
Alright, you swing into the swarm. They buzz around as you strike and hit. Hey! Very nice. Okay, that is 6 points of damage straight up to the bugs, which is enough to disperse them.
Just go. You're hurting my ears. I have a headache. Not enough. I want to go home. I want to go to sleep in my own bed.
All right. As the wailing and whining and crying coming from Logrez is eventually now becoming more clearer as the swarm dissipates, the room begins to fall silent, save for a few small scratching noises from the cockroaches that still remain. But the swarm itself is no longer able to hold its shape and form or be a threat as they disappear. Breathing heavily after your hard-fought battle, our heroes wipe the sweat from their brows and begin to rise one after the other, taking note of the injured. The scene is yours. You may do whatever you like.
Yes, Satori's just in the corner groaning.
Thrain will
yeah.
attempt... Sorry, go ahead, Lucas.
I was just saying, Ulfgren's going to go over and treat wounds on Satori now that we're out of combat.
Sure. All right. Yeah, you may roll your treat wounds while conversing and stuff like that. I trust you to be able to do your math. Thraina, you were saying?
I was going to sort of push myself up and away from Reese, and I'm like, gonna take the opportunity to like rub my hands over his chest a little and be like, "Are you okay there, Mr. Reese?"
Reese, you
This
awaken.
is the worst nightmare I've ever had.
Oh, fine then.
No, it's like I had the weirdest dream. You were there, and you were there, and we were being eaten by cockroaches.
When I find who's responsible for this, I'm punching them right in the face.
I'll help you. Thank you. I feel fantastic.
You actually do
Of course,
feel,
anytime.
you actually do feel quite good.
Woo!
All right.
And
Grandpa,
I would like to, after Ulfgren's done with that, he's going to go over to Laugris and he's going to sort of like give him a light punch on the shoulder and be like, "Well done, my boy. However, may I provide just a bit of feedback? Next time, try it with just a little less crying."
Yes, of course. Yes, sir. Yes, Father.
But overall, outstanding work. Well done.
That's high praise. Thank you. I understand that this was a little bit more dangerous than I thought it was going to be. Maybe we should head downstairs and spend some time resting.
Are you kidding, lad? My blood is thrumming through my veins, and I've never felt so alive. This has been exhilarating.
That's really nice to say, Mrs. Thrainer, but how many fingers am I holding up?
Are you holding up any?
Yes. I was holding up.
Satori loudly
Two.
stage whispers how many she has up.
It's two. It's 2 fingers. Am I right?
Logras, she is correct.
Yeah, okay. All right, if you think we can keep going. Must be that your vision's starting to come back. I guess that's fine.
Maybe.
All right. As you make your way continuing onwards, despite the various injuries and the fatigue slowly creeping in, our heroes are desperate to leave this underground catacomb. Rosla's tomb is a place of mystery. You see, while Rosla, as a very, very poignant member of the Paladin Order that established the town of Rosla's Coffer, it was never truly known as to where his body was buried. Somewhere like here, the lost tomb of Rosla, would normally be point for like a expedition of a scientific nature, one in which you could learn so much about the history of the great man known as Rosla. But instead, having woken up here, being transported from your bedrooms into the sarcophagus within this mausoleum, there's a certain sense of urgency from everyone to get out, to leave, to get your bearings, to find your feet, so that you no longer have to be thrown about and tossed by the constant chaotic maelstrom of whatever the hell is going on here. As the door creaks open, the chamber beyond seems to be quite large. Perhaps a grand hall of some kind or some variety. And what you actually see here is that along the walls are murals of a man performing a variety of incredibly heroic tasks, driving a sword through a metallic bull, defending a village from scowling specters, delivering an impassioned speech to several knights, and so on. The man has a mustache, large flowing hair, wears a breastplate adorned with the symbol of a winged rapier. The western end of this room contains an enormous statue of the man atop a rearing horse. He is carrying a lance in one hand and a shield in the other. Hallways seem to exit this room from the north and south east. And yeah, that's basically it. Nothing untoward in this room.
Your pardon, Michael. Am I supposed to be seeing this map?
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
So there's no danger in this room, right? We've established.
We have established.
All right, so Ulfgren is going to get into this room and see these murals and this religious symbology that he's familiar with, and he's just going to start going from corner to corner, looking at all of it, just like completely nerding out about the whole thing.
As you do so, make a religion check.
Alrighty, that Maybe. There we go. I hate being on the laptop. Ugh. Living. Right, 22.
Okay, with a 22. As you step into the chamber, something unusual happens, Ulfrin. All of a sudden, you feel a weight lifting off you. The statue behind you suddenly looks down upon you. As it does so, you can see that the stallion begins to move its hooves as if it is rearing up. The man with his large lance dips his lance into what looks to be a pool of pure gold. As he raises it, the gold dripping from its edge, he raises a shield bearing the mark of Aradin. On his chest emblazoned is the runes of Alasni. And as he looks towards you, he says, an offering to those who carry our name long into the future. My friends will always have a place by my side. And as he says this, he then reverts back into a statue. And only Ulfgren bore witness to this. But that, unfortunately, is where we're going to have to end today's game. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. We'll be back in like 11 hours for our next adventure, which is Gatewalkers, a gripping battle against a multi-limbed mutant gorilla is going to be ensuing, so be sure to tune in for that. Then we have our Starfinder game, No Place Like Home, which is going to be coming up after that on a Monday morning for me in Australia. And then later on in the week, midweek, we'll be having Season of Ghosts, which is our TNE's Asian-inspired adventure. And Friday will be our 7 Dooms for Sandpoint quest, where our heroes are trying to delve into a pit and stop 7 massive dooms from infecting the town of Sandpoint. So much fun to be had there. But guys, in the meantime, my name is Michael. Stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we see again, as always, game hard, or die trying. Good night, folks. And also, very, very nice to meet all the new people. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
All right, we are clear. All right.
Blast.
It was a blast.
I guess we're swingers now.
I'm sorry about that, honey. I didn't know. I'm also sorry, Michael, to you for your horse, your big flaming horse.
That's
I'm so
fine. No,
sorry.
it was fine.
That was fantastic.
It was perfectly timed. Yeah, that was great. It was a crit with max damage. Like anything shy of that, I don't think you would have done it. But like, you know what?
You're still live.
Oh, am I? No, I'm not. Go away. Audience members, like, how dare you? Leave right now. Yeah, we're gonna stay here. You guys have to go.
Show's over. Go home.
We're gonna switch.
Go
this
home.
around. Go home. Show's over. Yeah, that's it. All right, we're leaving. As you can tell, we run a very professional ship here. All right.